Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and here we are guys, we're on the bridge of my capital vessel looking down on the moon of Masperon, and in this part I want to go down and check out the moon and possibly, as long as it doesn't take too long, check out Masperon, and then if to round the part off we can use this one-way black hole to get back to the trading station. But we'll see how it goes guys, but the first thing I need to do is just jump into here, third person, just to make sure the capital vessel is actually level. And I think we're okay guys. We're just gonna come down here now, jump in here, and of course we're going to get into cheese and onion. I think I'm pretty well equipped for this. We've got this light flare again, and just have a check. Yeah, everything's okay. Looks there. We got everything on the ship that should be on the ship. Just going to power up. Just hopefully, because we've leveled the capital vessel, we should be able to fly out of here. Okay. And I think that's Masperon over there. And I think if we get a third person, there's the moon there, guys. And we're well above out in space, just to keep the capital vessel safe. Now, the moon of Masperon is slightly different from, say, the moon of Aku, because it's actually got some flora and fauna on it. It's also quite a hostile place to be, so this could be interesting. I'm going to be a bit careful, and again, I'm not going to be attacking everything in sight, guys. The object of this exercise is just to, well, we're just going to do some reconnaissance, show you what's on here. We've obviously come down over the pole of the planet, and as I said, is everything on this moon tends to be hostile. There's something there. That means yes, we've got an estrum deposit. Okay, I think we can drop down. The good thing about this moon is if you do want to get into combat, it does actually lend itself a little bit. Wow. Oh well, I'm not quite so sure about this, guys. I think do I really want to get into an arse kicking contest with this lot? There's 3 of them, 4 of them. Nope. Okay. Discretion is the better part of valor, and if I was wanted to mine that estrum, yes, I probably would have shot them down. But what I want to do is just explore the planet, show you guys the fauna. I think what we can do is have a quick look. We're there. We've got the estrum deposit there. We've got the magnesium deposit there. And of course, this moon's not very big, so it doesn't take long to traverse across it. It doesn't take long to get into trouble as well. I think there's something just on the other side of this here. Settlement. Okay, we found a settlement, guys, but obviously, like everything here, unlike the starter planets, it's there. I'm just coming in because quite often there's drones that protect this. Okay, there's no drones. Okay, maybe we can just sidle in here, and we can do a little bit of looting on the QT here, guys. Famous last words. We're probably going to get bounced now. There is a patrol vessel on this moon, so we're going to have to bear that in mind, guys, as we go around. Hopefully the natives won't shoot us up. We might as well just check this place out. So we're going to have to be a bit careful, guys, simply because, wow, you just don't know what you're going to encounter. Could do a little bit of loot if possible. This is, and obviously you can't breathe this planet. So, as I said planet, it should be moon, guys. Let's see if we can find any lockers or anything down here. Nope. Okay. Have a quick shower if we wanted to. Right, we'll check that area there. Right, just get in here, guys. Wow, this looks like a Sathium ingot. That's quite useful, or could be quite useful. So we do need to make this as quick as possible, just in case the patrol vessel shows up. See, this has got a back shutter door. Oh well, never mind. Just grab that. Anything else here? Did I get you on? Yeah, we got you. Okay. Restrooms. Probably won't be anything in here. Automatic door. Small O2 tank. Ah, definitely the restrooms. Okay. Got some. So I'm just gonna grab as much as I can on the way through, guys. That'd be quite useful. Of course, we've got all the accompanying animal creatures just to make you even more nervous than you already are. It's a decor console. Okay. Don't do that to me. I'm sure they deliberately put these noises in to scare the living daylights out of you guys. Well, it certainly gives me the occasional fit. Okay, let's see. A bit of wood. Well, you never know. Might come in useful. Whoops. Great, got a poisonous bite. Okay. Got a note antidote tablet here. So we can... Right. So I knew there was one around. Reload. Okay, have I been up to these already? Just... Oh, stop doing that, please. You're making me nervous. Did I get the bed? Just check the bed, make sure there's no bed. So, hello. He's obviously guarding the bedroom. Okay. I think what we're going to have to do is go back to the... Okay. Grab the burger. I haven't got my jetpack on. Right. Let's just get in here. I'll just unload some stuff, guys. Okay. Stop doing that, please. There's some... Okay. Got some... Okay, just grab this, guys. Quite useful. So you're going to take everything we can. Especially because, I mean, if you were out on this system planning on surviving, grabbing all this, get out of the way, please. Stop walking in my plants that I'm trying to pick. Yeah, I mean, being able to pick this is going to be very, very useful, guys. What's this guy? Ah, oh, he's actually a trader. Okay, do we need anything? Growing plot, pick varian roots, space carver, pumpkins, corn sprouts. No, I don't think we need anything from this guy. Wait, stop walking through the middle of the plants, please. I mean, these are growing, so okay, can't grow those. Got the wheat, so got everything except the tomatoes. That's good. Okay, what have we got around here, guys? This is just a base, I think. Okay. You just come. Oh well, take the... He's actually got a bedside table, right? Thank you. I'll certainly take the EVA boost. That's useful. think that's about it, guys. I think we've grabbed everything that could be of use. Oh no, just missed that. I don't want to spend too much time looting, guys, because I'm aware that it's a little bit boring. I'm just going to get in here, power up. That was a pretty good haul to start with. And of course, if you're just roaming around the planet, or roaming around, that's a good way to kind of pick up some additional supplies we can get there. I mean, we've got 50 food. Okay, we're drifting. Okay, pay attention. Don't drift there. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is just going to have a quick skite across the surface, see if we can, what else we can see, just so we can give you an example of the planets on here. And you can see there's a little bit of fog laying on the surface here as well. I don't know if that's water over there. I don't think it is. Actually, let's just get a bit inland, a bit more height. Is there something walking across the surface there? It's just, you can see here there are plants and some fauna actually on this, and of course you've got some rocks if you really want to mine rocks. Okay, guys, this is the trick though with exploring this system, is to take your time. Don't go barreling across the surface, because virtually every base, I mean that settlement's the exception, it will be hostile, and they've got some pretty powerful weapons on there. That looks like there's a base there. Is that a base or just plants? No, it's just plants. Okay, so we'll just fly through here, guys, see if we can see a couple more bases, and then we will probably push on and check out Masperon. Okay, let's just see where we are on the, probably if we keep, so that's the settlement we've just checked out. You can see how small this moon is. So if you decided to settle on this moon, you've got to be aware that you're going to have to deal with the patrol vessel, because there is definitely a patrol vessel on it. We'll see if we can see it or find it. I found a power station. I'm going to keep our distance from it, simply because it will fire at us. And as I say, we're not really equipped for engaging in a fairly heavy firefight. So that's the power station we found there. And then of course it's right next to a Nistrum deposit, which, and there's the patrol vessel base. And it looks like the patrol vessel's actually on the base at the moment. So again, we're going to have to be a little bit careful, guys. Yeah, just don't know if you guys can see it, but that's the actual patrol vessel there. So that's the HQ, and the patrol vessel's actually on it at the moment, mainly because we probably haven't aggravated anyone enough yet. And it looks like there's a base over, a base or something over there, guys. Let's just go this way. Obviously being up near the poles isn't quite, we're kind of heading back that direction, kind of retracing our steps a little bit. Okay, let's see if we can fly this way. As you can see, guys, it's a fairly rugged place. Right, one more base and then we'll be on the way. There's a base, something there, guys. That looks pretty tough. Okay, I think what we'll do is, what is that? I don't recognise that. Gotta find out, guys. I think what we'll do is we'll drop down quite low, because it's liable to start firing at us. So is that the patrol vessel? What on earth is that? What? I've never seen anything like that before. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not sure what that actually is, guys. It's not showing up on the radar. Oh, it's definitely the patrol vessel, because we've gone back towards the patrol base. It's obviously a lot more heavily armed, and it's actually managed to get itself beached on the mountaintop, probably trying to get me. Let's just have a quick check, because we took a fairly heavy knock on the front. Yeah, we got a 23%. Wow. Okay, I think it's time to get out of here, guys. There's only just one hit, and we can't even afford to take on anything else at the moment, so let's just get back. So that is the moon of Masperon, guys. As you can see, you'd get a fairly hostile reception there. You probably need a fairly heavily armed small vessel to investigate it. It's going to mark the camper van. I can actually find it. Right, guys, I'm going to fly back to the camper van. Well, I'll see when we get there, guys. As we're coming up on the camper van, we're just going to need to fly here. In theory, if we level off, we should be able to get a proper approach to this. Okay. We're just gonna ease in here, guys. And of course, we're gonna park right on top of the of course we need to make sure we haven't, well, we didn't lose any blocks, so we just took a bit of damage. That's okay. That's good, guys. Right, and what's the inventory like? Well, we can probably just jump back in and grab the stuff we say. Cargo would be cargo box 1. So let's just empty this stuff out. Let's just put that gun away. Don't think we actually need the gun to defend us in our own base. Ammo, and actually advanced constructor. We've got to just get rid of the stuff that can go in there. Got cement can go in there. Stone dust can go in there. Electronics, iron ore, hardened steel plates. Okay. That can go in the, where is it? Armor locker. That can certainly go into the armor locker, and of course a lot of this other stuff's gonna have to go into the fridge. We can certainly put the Perthing carver that in. Relax fruit. Corn. Oh, we can put the wood in the multi. Put that essentials. Oops, no. Obviously, this is full, so actually we could probably do with just 154. It's a bit much at the moment. Just need some fries just to use that stuff up. And I think the rest of this can have that. Put the waffle and put this in here. Raw meat, that can go into the, okay, just put there. That can go into there. I suppose I should put that in the, right, it's just, grab the rest of this, guys, and we're just gonna crops. Although how you construe a burger as crops, I'm not too sure, but if it might, oops, nope, don't want the drill charge in there. Bit of a fail there, guys. Magnet, got a bit of cobalt. Got that in there. And weapons and fuel. I think that can go in there. We've got another jetpack boost. I don't think so. Maybe we'll put that in for sale. That can go in there. Not we're going to be able to sell the stuff. Where's the? Where is my food processor? There it is. For some reason the food processor is separate. That can go in there. I don't know why I've got all these alien parts. I probably should need to clear them out. Just drop that in there. So we got loads of stuff. Right, here we go, guys. I think maybe we need a little bit of health. Well, we were just top our oxygen up as well while we're at it. It'd be absolutely stupid to die actually by okay, right, let's just set a waypoint to Masperon. Not that we really need it because there it is. We're just going to fly across the Masperon, guys, and I'll see when we actually arrive. Right, guys, we're over Masperon. Just gonna, whoops, just level up. I think that'd be good enough. Just double check, and I'm just gonna check the fuel. Just top up the fuel a bit. We're okay for everything else. Oops. I'm just gonna jump out. As I say, we're over Masperon. Now, Masperon is quite a pleasant planet, but it has fog and it can be fairly tough to survive on it. But we're just gonna have a quick look at it, guys. So I'm just gonna have a quick check. We don't have any fuel power. How we've power? I don't particularly. Oh, we're a bit low on fuel. Okay. Before we go, let's come out here. I think I've got some fuel cells. So. Advanced constructor. Yeah. So we're okay. I think maybe we'll let that run, guys. So we've got plenty of fuel cells. Probably a bit too many, but I'm a great believer in having more than what's necessary. So here we go. There's the moon over there, 7.5 kilometers away. I mean, obviously the distances aren't particularly that realistic, and we're just going to drop down on Masperon. So obviously if you come to this system, Masperon will probably be the system that you'd want to settle on. The problem with Masperon is the fact that, if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, because obviously this game's in early access so things change, that besides the fact that it tends to be very foggy, it tends to be quite short of resources, if I remember correctly. Let me just get in here. If we get down close and we press the, I think we'll be okay just to hang around here. Oh no, it's got quite a lot of resources now. I was sure that it used to be a lot lower on resources than that in the past. But you can see it's got reasonable radiation. Oops. And you can see the flora is pretty good as well. But of course you can't breathe the oxygen. I don't think it's got oxygen. Actually, I think it's got an atmosphere, but you just can't breathe it, guys. So you can see you've got lots and lots of trees. And as usual, as with Empyrion, the fauna is quite toxic, but you've got a lake here, so you've actually got water. So you can. Oops, Daisy, don't do that. Don't be stupid. So Masperon's pretty good, guys. That could be an option for a let's play, is to just wander around, build bases on different planets and explore it. Although I'm still at the moment for my next let's play is literally just doing what I'm doing now, but spending more time effectively eradicating the opposition. But obviously we're going to build some ships that are capable of taking that out, and also maybe what was it, a hover tank or something like that, guys. Oh, now we've got to be careful going through the green shield. I hope, yeah, look at that. Okay. Whoops, I think it was a bit too enthusiastic there, guys, but I think we'll be okay. I think he was guarding that Estrum deposit, so, but Oops, there's some, yeah, we certainly want that. Those flux cores are quite rare and a very good find. So, I mean, again, we could now mine this from. We found a farm. Okay, there's a farm over there. Okay, let's go check out the farm. It's actually not hostile. See the difference between this and the moon? That this farm is actually relatively friendly. I think what we probably could do is just drop down. I think we'll be okay, guys. I think we can just drop down in here, guys. Of course, because there's now fences all the way round, we'll be okay, guys. So let's just let's open for a bit more than that. Okay. And of course, this get armed, although we shouldn't get bounced by spiders because we're actually inside of a compound. So I think you can keep your wood. Wow, this is pretty good, guys. Okay. We'll take the cement, but you can keep the wood. Certainly going to take the ores. Stop making all those noises. You're making me nervous. Wow, grab a little bit of oxygen. Okay, nothing else in here. I will certainly take that. Wow. Let's see what he's got in here. How do we get in? There it is. So if I put the jetpack on, certainly picks the anthrax, whatever it's called, fruit. Again, we just have to keep an eye out for the. So I mean, if you're going to have a raiding existence using a capital ship, resources like this are quite useful to find, actually, guys. Well, do we need alien honey? Maybe we'll just grab a little bit. I don't think it's actually that useful. Space carver. Oh, it's obviously not ready to be picked. Okay. Do I need do I want aqua berries? Probably not. Wheat, corn, Praxifus fungi, Spivarium roots. Okay, we've got some fridges over here. They could be useful. I'm certainly going to take the fridge. I don't think we're going to have a food shortage, guys. Yep, more burgers. Hello. Stop shoving me. Yep, I definitely don't think we're going to have a food shortage around here, guys. I don't think we want aqua berries. No, I don't think we'll leave those. I mean, I could make aqua wine, but to be honest, I'm not overly sure what the benefit of that is. Okay. Hello, guys. What have you got here? More food. No, I'm quite happy to steal your food. I don't need to buy it. Okay. And I think that's about it, guys. It's not brilliant. And I think we can just get back to cheese and onion and get out of here, guys. Yeah, I checked that out, didn't I? Okay. And where's those? Have I actually checked them out? Okay. They're actually guarding a copper deposit. Okay. Well, there's no point in us fighting drones for the sake of fighting drones. Just keep exploring, guys. I was going to say, this is very much a whistle-stop tour of the planet, just to show you what's on it. But please bear in mind that the POI types that you will find on the planet will vary. That looks like a comm center or a radar center, so let's just get in close to find out what it is. But at the same time, I don't I want to use the terrain so we can actually find out what it is before we get shot up. So if we, of course it's getting dark, so but if we come in like this and duck down a little bit, we might be able to use the terrain to sneak in on it. This is where some great heavy plasma weapon just comes out and zonks us. A stealth outpost. Interesting. But again, like I said, guys, I'm not going to be attacking outposts. This is very much the grand tour. There's TS Masperon. Did I see something far at me then? So you can see you can set up a powerful base. That is the patrol vessel, and it looks like the patrol vessel is just there. So we're gonna have to keep away from that. He's actually going off in another direction. We could actually land here. Let me just we could get some protection. Do I really want to land here? I mean, we could go into the but we probably won't get access. It probably say it belongs to another faction. So no, guys, I'm not going to waste your time looking at that. The patrol vessel's moved off, but I'm pretty sure this is the patrol vessel base. That's the patrol vessel over there. Yep. So we found patrol vessel base. So we're just going to sneak behind the mountains here. And of course, one thing I'm really looking forward to, and as I say, this video comes with a health warning that this video is being made on the Alpha 7.6 release. Now, obviously the Alpha 8 release is on the horizon, and the Alpha 8 release, the key component of that at the moment, we haven't actually seen it, but what they've actually said is that the key component of the Alpha 8 release is going to be the how can you say, larger planets. So effectively, when Alpha 8 comes out, I'm sure something just fired at me there. When Alpha 8 comes out, this video will be effectively out of date, because we will be on totally new planets, hoping that it'll be new day-night cycles, that the day cycles are going to be a bit longer, so that we don't have to deal with these terrible night conditions. I say, if there's one thing I would say about this game, guys, is that I wish there was an option within the graphics that you could go for a light, how can you say, a lighter night. Does that make sense, guys? So rather than having this very realistic pitch black dark night, which makes it very difficult from recording because YouTube makes the videos dark. So it'd be really nice if there was some way that you could actually lighten it. I am experimenting with increasing the gamma on the videos, but it's quite difficult and time consuming to do. So anyway, guys, I'm going to stop rambling. You can see, just give you a low flyover. These are the lakes that you can actually fly into, and to see if we can find one more base, or see if we can find some of the local fauna to shoot up. So there's an iron deposit there and an estuarium deposit, bound to be guarded. Obviously there's a lot more here. This is quite a good planet to settle on, actually, guys. Maybe we'll just fly a little bit closer to the ground. What's that there? That. Let's see if we can find something that examples the local creatures. I'm pretty sure there are creatures on here, it's just finding them. Of course, the guaranteed way to find them is to effectively land and then everything in sundry will come out. Actually, let's just do that, guys, just for a bit of fun. Let's get into a position. Maybe by the trees. We're bound to. I'm just gonna have a look round. Actually, what we could do, just normally if you stand around here long enough, something's gonna bound to. So if we gather a few rocks, just see if we can draw anything out that's gonna crush stone and iron. Okay, well. It's got a skeleton buried there. And I come here. You can see the radiation level, but because of the suit that I've got on and the fact that I've got the EVA pack on, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Oh well, I can't see anything here. That's a bit disappointing, guys. Okay, let's just, as I said, one more base, and then we'll get back to the camper van, and we'll go through the what we call it, wormhole. Sorry about that, guys. A little bit of brain fade. Okay, maybe we're what are these? Magnesium. Oh no, 3 onto 1. Maybe not such a good idea. Okay, we'll just sail off in this direction. Yeah, we'll go through the wormhole back to the trading station, and then in the next part we'll pay a visit to Akua, just for sentimental reasons. Because I have to admit, guys, I've never really visited Akua as a planet. I've started on Akua several times, and if we drop down nice and low, we might be able to creep in on. So we got base 1, okay, and I think so. I'm pretty sure that is, if I remember correctly, that's quite a heavily armoured base, and it's got plasma cannons on it. So we certainly don't really want to get close enough with this ship, because this ship is too lightly armed. Something like that. Weapons bunker, and that's the same, guys. So there's a couple of fairly nasty buildings there. We've got a stealth outpost, yeah, so obviously we certainly don't want to. And there's a settlement there, but of course it's under the protection of there. And it looks like there's something else over there, so it looks like everything is grouped together. That's residences. Okay. Now, if we weren't just cruising past, guys, I would probably be tempted to drop in on those residents. In fact, maybe. But then again, we got so much food from that last place. I don't think we really need more food. Anyway, guys, come on. Let's get out of here. I'm aware that I've just noticed the time, guys. This video is getting a bit longer. Well, longer than I would want to make. Simply because, again, apologies, guys. Well, if you follow the series, you'll be aware that this video is actually going up a little bit late as well, in the sense that and another point, guys, is the fact that if you've been following the series, you'll be aware that this video is a little bit later than it should be, and the reason for that is that, well, things have been a little bit busy recently, and that's another reason why I'm trying to keep these videos a little bit shorter than I would normally like to make, but I'm hoping that things will settle down in the near future. The gaming industry seems to have gone into a little bit of release and update overdrive at the moment, and I'm having to make a few difficult decisions, like, well, if you're watching this, time reference for any of you guys watching this in the future, I'm recording this on the 11th of March 2018, and in a few days is the Surviving Mars is due out, and I've been looking at it, guys, and I'm probably going to buy it just to play it. Low fuel. Wow. Okay. Emergency brake, low fuel. Again, it goes to show, guys. So we're going to have to You can understand why I brought the extra fuel with me now, guys, because all that. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that distraction, but it does give you an example of why you need to carry extra fuel with you, because I'd literally burnt up the entire fuel reserves on the ship there. Yeah, I'm having to make some fairly hard decisions at the moment over what I can and cannot record, simply because there's just so much coming out. Why isn't that? Okay, that's better. Yeah, you've got Surviving Mars coming out, and I will be playing it, but I don't think I can really do justice to it as a game doing the series, because I'm a bit overcommitted at the moment. And of course, I know some of you guys are probably not fans of Total War, but of course, oops, get into here, and not big fans of Total War. But we've got Thrones of Britannia next month. There's also what's it called, Frostfall or something, or it's a science fiction type survival game, guys, based in the future, coming out as well. I mean, the list seems to be endless at the moment, and you can't buy everything. I mean it's a nice thought, but did I actually put anything in the cargo boxes, or did I? No, I didn't. Okay, so we're okay, we're fine. Yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, you can't buy everything. You've got to make decisions, and it's the same with the point of view of doing a YouTube channel. You can't make a series on everything as well. I mean, you've got to face the reality of what is, what is possible and what isn't possible. And I think that's very, very important, guys. Wow, you may need another fridge at this rate. Wow, I can put that in there. So we got that there. So that's the issue at the moment, is I am having to make these decisions. But one thing I can guarantee you guys, if you do like Empyrion Galactic Survival, there will be always a series on the channel. That's something I will be doing and keeping going over time. It's just any other new games and coming out is going to have to be subject to review as we go forward. I think 15mm bullets, I think we'll keep that. That could probably go into, actually what we can do is, how's the ammunition situation here? We've only got 8,000. I think we're okay for ammunition. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we're just going to jump into the ship, go to here, first person, go to map, and we're going to lock the target here, 48 AUs. Actually, have I got enough? No, we don't. Okay. Right. Let's just get back to here and inventory. Nope. Sorry about this, guys. Ammo and fuel. I'm sure I've got. Yep. Put that in there. Get back to main. Fill up. Okay. Well, we should be in business now. Right. Target. Sometimes this toggles, so it might not actually show. So what I might have to do is go back in again, guys, and that's it. And what we're going to do, guys, is get up a bit of momentum. Press K. So here we are, guys. We're back at the trading station. In fact, let's see if I can do. We got 38 AUs. I don't want to stay in the trading station, so let's go to Akua, lock target. Let's get there straight away, no messing about. And that's where we're going to pick up in the next part, guys. And what I will say as I'm doing this, guys, is if there's anything you want to specifically see or game to see, feel free to put it in the comments. I'll have a look at it. As I say, I do look at lots and lots of games. I do throw my net very wide. The main criteria for this channel, though, is I only play games that I enjoy playing. I don't, not like the big YouTubers, just because, I mean, I've actually had gaming companies send me or contact me saying would I want to do videos on this type of game, and I said no, especially like first person shooters, because I do suffer from motion sickness. So whatever I feature on this channel is a game that I enjoy playing. It's a game I would play a lot even if I wasn't running YouTube. Anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough, guys. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. Next part, we're going to go down and have a look at Akua, maybe have a little bit of fun, and just kind of take a look at Akua from the perspective of a raiding capital ship. So all I can say, guys, is until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.